Hello, hello. Hello to all our viewers today. It's a busy Wednesday here for me, and I'm just really excited and ecstatic for today's guest speaker. For anyone who has been here last Saturday, we kicked off our new platform, Celebrating Filipino Entrepreneurs, with Reese Royales from Toggle Switch Productions and Greenwood Club LLC. He gave a really inspiring story about how his Filipino production company and his real estate venture started, and was very inspired to share his story. But as you know, this event was created to help support Filipino businesses and give them visibility and exposure during this tough time. Myself, as an entrepreneur and business owner, I found many challenges over this year, but I found hope by reaching out to the Filipino community, which has continued to support me and my business. So I wanted to pay it forward, share that same support, and I'm hoping to help inspire others to become their own bosses, and through the stories of our guest speaker, motivate Filipinos to take charge of their lives. So I welcome everyone to our second event. Yes! So if you're watching this live, please hashtag live and let us know where you're watching from. And if you're watching on later on the replay, hashtag replay. So smash those heart buttons and give our speakers some much needed love. If you don't know who I am, my name is Alvin Adriano, CEO of TravelWise International, a Filipino-owned and operated travel agency since 1989. But today, I'm very excited to introduce a special guest. I met this beautiful woman through social media, and I saw one of her posts after checking her profile out and was very touched by her story. I wanted to bring her on and have her share her story with all of our viewers today. So I'll introduce to all of our viewers Marie Matienzo. Marie is a registered nurse turned entrepreneur and the CEO of Nurse Life Stylist. She has a passion for guiding and supporting clients to get clarity on their vision. Marie is also a producer and can empower you to do the same. She thrives living on a natural high vibration existence, which is the core of her healthy habits framework using nutrition, hydration, movement, mindfulness, sleep, and gratitude to elevate physical and mental well-being. So let me go ahead and bring on Marie. Okay. And Marie, you are on.
Hey, thank you so much, Alvin, for bringing me on. This is an amazing platform that you have created. What a way to pay it forward. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. I'm so glad to have you on to share your story with all our viewers, but we're in different time zones right now. So you're in California, I'm in East Coast. So how's California doing?
You know, California is experiencing some pretty good weather. Thank goodness. It's in the 70s. So it's comfortable, and it's nice. It's nice. The days are longer because of the spring forward. It's nice. It's all good.
Well, we're like 60 degrees, so I guess you guys have better weather on the West Coast. But yeah, I'm so glad to have you here and share your story. Like I mentioned to everyone else, I saw your profile on social media and really captured, me and my wife's views, and we wanted to share your story with everyone here. So I gave you an intro, but I wanted you to go ahead and tell everyone and all of our viewers what your business is. So go ahead.
All right. How much time do we have? Because it's going to take a lifetime. I'm just kidding. I know. Okay. This really started out as my passion for health, wellness, and prevention. And when my dad had the massive stroke that that became the driving force for what I have today, right? And so what happened was 3 years ago, it's so clear as if it was something that just happened yesterday. I got a phone call from my sister, my younger sister, and she said to me, Ate, Dad is in the emergency room. He's occupying a bed space in the emergency room. And she told me that he just had a massive stroke and his entire left side was paralyzed. And my heart just dropped. And so, fast forward to 3 years, right now, my dad is still alive. He's doing as well as he could possibly be doing. However, if you look back to where he was pre-stroke, here he was, a 76-year-old man, 76. He had a hammer and he was hammering away. He was adding a full-on bedroom, a room to a two-story home at 76, right?
Wow.
Yeah, you would think by that time, you'd be retired, enjoying life. But see, that was my dad. He just, someone goes to him and asks for something, he'll do it.
Mhm.
So just constantly working. Obviously, because of the habits that he's created for his life, very lifelong. Unfortunately, at almost 80, he's unable to do what he was doing at the time, prior to when he had the stroke. So it was really heartbreaking. And so that, again, this was like the breaking point. It was like when my eyes really opened up and I realized, oh my gosh, my entire family, they are sick. Okay. They may not, they may tolerate it, but we're talking gout, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, colon cancer, and then death, type 2 diabetes, hypertension. I can go on and on. And then with type 2 diabetes, you have the sequela, which is, the peripheral neuropathy, where you can't feel certain parts of your body because of the disease. So then what happens? Well, you lose limbs, you lose your eyesight, you lose the full function of your kidneys to the point where, one of my aunt actually has to undergo peritoneal dialysis. It's really sad. And so while my message has not been heard by my family, or maybe they did hear it, but they're just not in committed action, I continue to preach and just basically walk the talk. Whatever it is that I've done in my life, I continue to create clients and make a change in their life. So that's kind of in a nutshell how it all got started. I've been a solo entrepreneur for a very long time, but it was truly my dad's mess, and I created it and made his mess my message. Is that, listen, as we grow, I don't want to say older, as we grow wiser,
Mhm.
we don't have to be on these medications. We don't have to be using a cane.
Sure.
We
Yeah.
don't have to have all of these chronic diseases that we think is part of old age. Oh, no. Mm-mm. So that's when I decided, you know what? I have a message and I get to put it out there. And if anyone's out there listening, reach out, because I know I can help you. I can support you because I've done it for myself.
No, that's some powerful stuff, and you're speaking real truth. I mean, people don't realize how important being healthy will change your life. When we're young, you think you're invincible, you can do whatever you want, eat whatever you want, but as you get older, it starts to catch up with you, and it's through personal experiences that you start realizing what really your passions are. And I'm so glad that you were able to share that with us, because it does take a lot of strength and confidence to break out and share your story like that. So I'm really thankful.
I'm doing everything I can to hold back the tears. I never think that I'm going to cry, but here I go again.
No, I mean, those are tears of joy and passion. And those are the things that people have to realize. When you get into business, you have to have a passion. You have to know what you're doing it for, because like you said, having an impact on people's lives, it makes a difference. And those are the things that we want to see. Those are the stories. People are so quick to chase money or finances, but it's the impact that you have on people's lives that really make a change in how you do business. Because if you chase money will be your downfall. But if you chase to impact people, you'll have so much to gain, whether it's personal, sincerity, authenticity. So I'm really so thankful that you were able to share that with us.
Yes, definitely people over profits. And what you said about chasing money, that's true. We have all heard the saying, the root of all evil is the love of money.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it's really about helping as many people as we can and serve them and just be in contribution, which is why I love what you're doing, providing this platform for Filipino entrepreneurs. I love it. You're like my little brother. My brother's name is Alvin, so you're like, I'm gonna adopt you like right now.
Well, I'm so thankful. But yeah, I mean, you just gave us so much inspiring words. Before we continue, I wanted to tell everyone who's watching, let's show our appreciation for Marie and hashtag healthy habits to help show our love for Marie. And again, Smash those heart buttons. Let her know how important and her message is, and that you guys all support her ideas. So hashtag healthy habits, and let's keep this thing going. Marie, you talk about health habits and the pitfalls of your family not maybe listening, but you reaching out to other people. What are some struggles in the industry that you've noticed over the course of your entrepreneurship?
Are you speaking of my struggles or just struggles in general as an entrepreneur, or?
General as an entrepreneur.
Okay. I believe that the number one struggle that all entrepreneurs, especially solopreneurs, I believe the struggle is the struggle that they face within themselves. So like the ability to get out of our own way. Like we forget that it's not about me. It's not about you, but it's the people that you get to serve. It's the people that you get to be in service of. It's the people that you get to contribute, make that contribution to. So if we can get over ourselves, that's just the first step. Like, get over yourself. It's not about you. It's about the people that's waiting for you. And so if we can get in that mindset and just put yourself aside and remember that it's not about you, that it's about the people you want to make a difference for. If we can get over that hump, I think that would truly be a start, and you can be, well on your way. And it takes a little bit of practice, right? The first step, I love what Alvin has done. He has gone out of his own way, and he's showing up. He is showing up, and he is, hosting the Be Live, and he's hosting other Filipino entrepreneurs. And oftentimes, if anything, that's the number one struggle is your negative self-talk and the idea that, oh my God, do I look okay? Did I say that right? Or did I say that correctly? Who cares? If you're showing up as you, if you're showing up as you would behind closed doors, then that's perfect. You are perfect, no matter how imperfect you think you may be, because that's just how it goes. You want to be able to just be yourself, right? Because everyone else is taken. Everyone knows that one.
Well,
everyone else is.
On the comments alone, I mean, I can see so many people are being touched by your message right now. I see Keisha saying, yes, I love this, and thank you for sharing your story. Renee Bowles, we'll talk with a heart emoji. I also see Keisha saying hashtag healthy habits. So yeah, you're really inspiring other people to reach out. And I mean, everyone loves what you're saying right now. And so it's the powerfulness that you're talking, the genuineness and authenticity that you speak from. It's coming from the heart, and all of our viewers really, really appreciate that. For you, what are your goals, and how does your business really help you achieve your goals?
Okay, so at first, my why was about bringing home my husband to play more golf, being able to provide and being my own boss, right? That was like the first and forefront. But before I get to answer your question, what's really amazing is how we manifest, because what we put out in the world is what actually happens. So as I said, my initial goals were to bring my husband home so he can play more golf. Well, guess what happens? This whole pandemic happens. And he is playing more golf, right? I brought him home. He's working from home. I wanted to work from home. I'm working from home. And obviously, as needed, I go to my school sites. I'm a school district nurse. And needed, I educate parents, students, staff, etc. at the school sites. I screen, I do vision and hearing screens. But anyway, so to answer your question, my goal is huge. It's a huge vision. And so to break it up, the first chunk of it is to really contribute and be in service to vegan high performers in their 30s to 40s, so that, because I know they're up to big things in life. They're always putting things on their plate, and sometimes they forget to take care of themselves. I'm a big believer of self-care is healthcare, right? Because do you think your doctor's going to take care of you?
Nope.
unless it's a lifestyle medical doctor, or or the doctor with a DO, which is like a doctor of osteopathy and has a little bit more, has a little bag of tricks and has a little bit extra. But even then, you still get to be an active part of that, right? So I'm a total believer of self-care is healthcare. And so one of my goals is to really, and we were talking, Alvin, regarding throwing that pebble to create that ripple effect, because all it's going to take is for me to work with one person.
Yeah.
That one person is going to cast that same similar pebble that's going to create that ripple effect that's going to affect so many other lives. And as a classic example, I actually signed on a client, and maybe she'll see this, it'll inspire her to show up more. And because even before our very first coaching call, oh my gosh, all right, she went from a caterpillar to a cocoon, and she is emerging into this amazing butterfly. She was, when I first saw her, she was in the dark, and now, like, behind her, I see light. I see light. She's created a Facebook private page. She's shown up live. She's teaching yoga. Like, why did it take me to tell her to teach yoga? She's certified in yoga. She's certified in Pilates. She has an amazing 20-year background and some amazing, work that she's done. But it took me to light a little bit of fire under her, to get her going. And sometimes that is what it takes to help you get out of your own way. Yep. So I have a huge vision, and it's a crazy vision. And how I plan to do that is to impact these vegan high performers in their 30s, so that when they get to be 50, I'm 52, when they get to be in their 60s, when they get to be in their 70s, 80s, they can thrive. They can be like alive, have the physical vitality, have the mental clarity that they so deserve, so that they can carry out their mission. And that's what I'm passionate about, is like keeping people healthy, because I'm all about health, wellness, and prevention. So that's kind of like, in a nutshell, without going on and on and on and on.
Well, I can say, Marie, I mean, it's you. It's the impact that you bring, the personality and your passion that makes people want to do things. And, like for everyone who is in healthcare, it's really a thing that people have to have sometimes a push or a nudge to get them to get where they want to be in life. And so that's why it's important for us or you to have this platform so that you can show people what actually you can bring. I want to read out and let anyone know, if you have any questions for me, please drop them in the comments, and towards the Q&A portion we can answer them. But again, if you guys are watching this live, #live, or watching on the replay, #replay, and to give and to show your support for Marie, please smash those heart buttons and let her know. You can #health habits, so you can keep supporting what her passion is. I just want to read some comments here, and thank you for Marianne for joining us. Jean's also on here. She says 100% the statement that self-care is healthcare. And yes, Keisha is Coach Marie. So you're really reaching some people here, and I'm so glad that we were able to give you this platform. One thing that I wanted to talk to you about was, what did you learn, or what have you learned through this pandemic as far as self-development?
Okay. So I started my personal development, I don't know, over 20 years ago with Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. But now it's definitely been fast-tracked as a result of the current conditions. And you know how people will like say, hey, we've got lemons, let's make lemonade. Well, that's definitely what I've done. So as a result of, well, I don't want to say as a result of the pandemic, but as a result of the current conditions and my ability to just stand up in my leadership and move forward with everything that God has put in my heart. In the last year, I've been able to create 3 Healthy Habits Summit, in which I brought on experts, kind of similar to what we're doing here, Alvin. I brought in experts to speak on, transitioning to whole foods from the standard American diet to eating more whole foods, plant-based, more veggies, please, or speaking on habits, or speaking on movement and how important that is in thriving and having the physical vitality and the mental clarity as a result of the current conditions. So in addition to the summits, I've created challenges. So really supporting people in coming out of their shell and showing up for themselves. That's a true testament to leadership. It's not about leading other people. It is, however, that's like we get to take baby steps. In order to lead others, you get to lead yourself. So when you say you're going to be someplace at 8, there ain't no such thing as Filipino time. You get to be there at 7:55, because if you're there at 8, honey, you're late. Okay, so it's about our leadership. It's about our leadership, because only when we can lead ourselves, people will see, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, I want to follow her. I like what she's doing, you know? So that's what I've been able to create as a result. And I just love the connections that I've made, like clear across the continent, clear across the other, we're here at Pacific, I think. Yeah, Pacific. I'm really bad with geography. Yeah, the Pacific, and then clear across the Atlantic. Working with people in UK, Manchester, working with people in France, working with people in Germany. This is what's happened in the last 12 months. I've connected with people all over the world, and even reconnected with, my culture. Yeah, I've been in Clubhouse. I haven't been there in a while because I've just really been busy with regular stuff with my work. I'm still working as a registered nurse. But as a result of the past 12 months, I've created freaking amazing connections. People like Alvin, I would have never connected with my little bro here, had I not showed up. If I had not done the Facebook Lives, his wife would not have seen me and made a comment about my hair. And so here I am. And so Alvin, I just want to, hats off to you for providing this amazing platform. I believe it's an amazing value, not just to the Filipino entrepreneurs that you're bringing on, but for people that are joining you in your Facebook group. And I know you're providing value because, oh my gosh, just the tips and hacks and trips, suggestions that you have for them when this opens up, I'm sure it's very valuable. I've only been to the Philippines back and forth twice, and I'm sure I would have had, if I knew that, if I knew about what you were working on. Of course, you just did this recently, right? So yeah. I know it would be totally, be valuable. So hats off to you, Alvin, for doing this.
No, thank you. Thank you for sharing your story and being a part of this. This is exactly why I wanted to give voices to Filipino entrepreneurs, because there's so much passion in all that we can do. And as a community, it's important to be united, and especially now. We have some comments from Marianne. Any website I can follow. So Marie, can you go ahead and just let everyone know where they can find you on your website or on social media? I'll go ahead and drop that in the comments as well, but go ahead and tell everyone live.
Oh, okay. So when I first started this journey, it was all about me. It was all about me. So I have to admit, when you click on my website, it's all about me. So I'm redoing it, but it's www.nurselifestylist.com. So in addition to what you're learning about me now, you're going to be learning about me when I first created the website, but it's under construction. I just haven't, I have a draft. And on Instagram, you could find me at Marie_Matienzo. And I would love engagement. I would love to get connected with all of you who's listening, either live or on replay. I just love the engagement on Instagram. So that's how you guys can reach out.
For all of our viewers who want to reach out to Marie and learn about how she can help you create your vision with clarity, and learn about what she does and how passionate she is with her clients, please go visit www.nurselifestylist.com or see her on her IG account at Marie_Matienzo. So Marie, I can't thank you enough for taking the time out of your busy day to help our viewers learn more about your business, and of course support you in all of your endeavors. But I know it's been a very difficult time for everyone, and I really appreciate you doing this and sharing with our viewers. But any last thoughts, Marie?
Yes, you're welcome. I'm happy to do this. I feel honored actually for this platform. I do have an upcoming 7-minute, 7-day push-up plank challenge. And while it does say push-up plank challenge, don't let that fool you, because it's not about just push-up and planks. It's about life and those challenges that you will encounter. And so my hope during this challenge is to help you get through the resistance, go down the breakdown, and get to a breakthrough and on the other side. So I would invite you to join me in that. It's coming up in a couple weeks. And other than that, thank you, Alvin, for interviewing, having me here, and for sharing my passion and my goals. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming out, and I really appreciate it. So until the next time, Marie, I'll definitely try to bring you back on the show. But again, thank you for all our viewers to be here with Marie and letting her share her story. again, just reach out to her on social media and get engaged and support her Filipino business. So thank you, Marie. Thank you for joining our show.
Thank you. Thank you for all that.
Finally, I want to really personally thank all of our viewers live or on replay who took the time to watch our event and connect with us. Again, if you're watching this live, please hashtag live. And if you're watching this on the replay, please hashtag replay. This platform is something really, really dear to me. And I really hope that by highlighting Filipinos, that we can come together as a community and support each other. I know there's so much fear and hatred going on these days, but that's one thing that I've learned through this pandemic, that love is the only way to conquer fear. Our unity and our love for Filipino community is what will get us through this time. And I hope that through this, we can come out stronger than before. For all of you who, all the viewers know of any Filipino businesses or entrepreneurs that would love to share their story or needs help to survive, please just leave a comment below or reach out to me. It's important that we help support our kababayans. Remember, you can support a Filipino business by sharing, commenting, or referring these business. It doesn't take much, it's really free, but it really means a lot to these people. So keep spreading positive vibes and spreading the love. Again, my name is Alvin Adriano, CEO of TravelWise International, a Filipino entrepreneur, an advocate for our community. And if you love what you hear today, please hashtag celebrate and let us keep this going. So until next time, thank you for joining us, and I'll catch you on the next Celebrating Filipino Entrepreneurs. Take care, everyone.